I'm here with Josh Wiggins, star of Armored. Um, I guess we'll start off with what got you started on this. So I've seen you in one movie. You've been in more, obviously, but I've seen you in Greyhound and now this. And yeah, what got you started on this one?
Well, I just really liked the fact that it's an action movie, but at its heart, it's really a father-son story and them trying to kind of rekindle their relationship in this really horrible situation. So it kind of has both. You can flex your drama acting, and you can have fun with the action, and hopefully it's the same thing with the audience.
Yeah. What kind of I guess prep do you have to do for a movie like this?
Honestly, not much prep. I mean, as far as the action stuff goes, I mean, I'm pretty much sitting there for most of the movie. I don't have a ton of running around to do, so I was able to just kind of focus on bringing the energy to the scenes and just doing my best with that.
Yeah. And it seems you've done quite a bit of acting. What's the difference between a script that Josh says yes to versus a script that Josh says either no to? Beyond that, the script's not good, but I mean, like, let's say it's a script that's good, but you're gonna pass anyway because of whatever reason. What's the difference between one you say yes to and one you say no to?
It's interesting. I don't know if I have a concrete answer to that. I think a lot of it is kind of intangible. You just know when you're reading a script that has elements to it that work and ones that don't. So it's really I honestly similar to my acting process, which is just more instinctual and just kind of having a good feeling about what you're reading and I don't know if it goes much beyond that, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you ever come across any scripts that are real good and you're like, I'm just not feeling this one, or the character they want me to play, like maybe I've done it too many times, or it
Mhm.
just doesn't
That's
interest
happened
me.
before,
Or
yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't want to get caught in playing the same type of character. So yeah, if it's a really good script, but it has that element to it, I'll be like, it's good, but I gotta pass on it. So that's a part of it too. But that's more of a kind of a career choice and just trying not to get tied down to playing the same thing.
yeah, what's the one you're waiting to come across the table? Like, like the I really want to play this crazy redneck, or I don't know.
I am from Texas, so Crazy Redneck would be right up my alley. I've always wanted to do a Western, and I've always wanted to play a psychopath character, kind of like Edward Norton and like a Primal Fear
Yeah,
type guy.
or Dash's character in this one.
Yeah, or yeah, or Smoke for sure.
I just want to choke him. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You're gonna ruin everything.
That character is so fun to watch, man. He's such a good job.
What's kind of like roles that you play that you kind of gravitate towards most, or like what do you get the most out of, or challenges you?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I've done drama is pretty much what I do, and that usually entails um, elements of the script that have a dynamic between two people that's fractured and that culminating into um, the payoff of that emotional arc is definitely something that's been a recurring theme. And you know, I that's the stuff that I'm really used to, that I really enjoy doing. And yeah, that's pretty much the common theme.
Yeah, I was talking with someone. They were saying that like playing the oddball characters or a character with a quirk, that's like lot like those kind of roles get the most attention, but they're the easiest to do. And he was saying that the
Mm.
hardest roles to do are the ones where you're playing yourself because you have to play it straight, act natural. What's kind of your thoughts on that? And are there any sort of roles that are kind of like low key tough to do that you might not think?
It's a good question. I don't know. I've never played the psycho character. I've done it in auditions and felt like I did pretty well, but I think maybe there is a grain of truth to that. That I think what playing someone the most opposite of yourself, I think gives you the most freedom to kind of go a little crazy with it and not be afraid to go overboard with it. You kind of feel freer to try things, and I think that would definitely be the case if I was playing a psychopath type character. So I don't know. I think there's probably some truth to that. I think a lot of the characters that I play typically do. I mean, there's always a part of me in every character that I'm in. That's my process, and how I do it is just that instinctual, just finding finding personalities, traits in each character that I can see in myself, and then I can bring that and empathize with the character, and then everything else kind of follows that. So yeah, I mean, it really just depends on your process, but I think
Yeah.
there's some truth to that for sure.
And also, I'm saying like your IMDb's, other than like a gaffer credit and two self credits, it's strictly acting. Did you just have no? Is that pretty much all you're focused on? Because like some people are like, oh, I want to direct or I want to write, but you seem to be focused on acting. Is that just pretty much where your ambitions lie as far as filmmaking goes?
Yeah, I don't know why there's a gapping credit on my IMDb. Somebody brought that up the other day too.
It
I don't know
says
why that's on there.
Wilford Gordon McDonald Partridge.
I have no idea what that's
Well,
about.
apparently
I
we're the
hope it
gaffer
stays
on
on. I
that.
don't ever want it to go away. Apparently I'm a gaffer for old McDonald now, but yeah, I I I love acting. I want to do it for as long as I can, but writing and directing is definitely another thing that I want to do. That's what I fell into the industry because I made just home videos with friends, and I always pictured myself being a director. Um, so it's definitely something I want to do in the future. Me and my brother, we write scripts together, and we're trying to hopefully get stuff developed in the future. So yeah, hopefully that's a part of my job. I just love storytelling and telling stories, and I just want to do it, in, any way I can, whether it's acting, writing, directing, whatever.
Yeah. What's you and your brother got cooking? What's
We have a few scripts written. We have a short film written that's kind of a psychological um, drama. We have one that's centered around kind of the gaming industry and competitive gaming, and it has this kind of philosophical twist angle to it. One's kind of a 60s, 70s era cult kind of movie. So it's a broad genres, but hopefully one of them gets off the ground.
well, nice. Well, then if you guys ever get that off the ground, send it my way. I'd be happy to watch that.
I will. Happy to hear it, man.
But Armor will be in theaters on digital on demand November 22nd. And I guess we'll just end with this. Can you give us a recommendation on a movie that's like something that's lesser seen, but you think is really good and more people should talk about?
Ooh, one that I'm in, or just in general?
Actually, do both. One that you're in. Give us one that you're in that you're particularly proud of, and then give us one that's just in general.
I will say one of my one of the movies that's in my top 10 that I never hear anybody talk about is Phone Booth with Colin
Yes.
Farrell.
Yes.
That movie is so good, and I never really hear anybody talk about it. So that's the one I'm not in. Phone Booth for sure. What I am in that I feel doesn't get enough attention is a movie called The Bachelors that I did with J.K. Simmons.
All right.
Plays my father. Medea Rush is in it. It's written and directed by Kurt Volker. It's a really good movie. Um, I think all my movies are underrated, but I'm biased. But that's the most underrated, I would say.
You said phone booth and made me think, oh, you done make me fuck up my dick.
Yeah,
we're,
yeah.
we're a family show, so Greg's gonna have to bleep that. But Josh, thanks for joining me. And yeah, everyone go check out Armor. It's a pretty cool action movie. And it's got the family drama, like you said. And
There you go.
congratulations.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.